scenario. We've got an ether channel set up between switches SW1 and SW2. However, we've received a report that the ether channel is supposed to be made up of 4 links, but only 3 of those links appear to be working. Only 3 links appear to be part of that bundle. Let's confirm that first of all. We can do that with a show ether channel summary command. And we see that we do have 4 links that are configured to be part of this bundle. However, notice the P and the I codes. What do these mean? Well, this P code, or the P flag, that means that this port is bundled in the port channel. The I means it's independent, it's standalone, it's not part of the bundle right now. Let's see how things look from the perspective of SW2. Let's do a show ether channel summary. Same thing here. It looks like gigabit 1/0 on both sides has an I flag indicating that it is not part of the bundle. That's our challenge. How are we going to fix that? Well, let's check out the configuration here on SW2 to see if we can uncover any clues. We'll do a show run. And let's look at those 4 ports that are supposed to be making up that port channel. And the first one is 0/1. Then we've got 0/2, 0/3, and 1/0. Those appear to be identical in their configuration. They're all set to a trunking mode of trunk. They all have their PAG-P mode set to auto, meaning that we're expecting the other side to be desirable. We expect the other side to send us a PAG-P frame. Let's try one other thing. Let's do a show interfaces trunk. Look at this. In addition to having the port channel port trunking, we also have that gigabit 1/0 port trunking. So we know we've got a good connection between switches SW1 and SW2 on gigabit 1/0, but for some reason it's not part of the channel. Both sides from the output of our show ether channel summary command indicate that that port is told to be part of that channel group, but it's not. Well, based on what we've seen here on SW2, I don't see any misconfiguration, so I'm suspecting something is up on SW1. Before we go on and go over to SW1, you might want to pause the video right now and think about what could possibly be going on. There's more than one thing, but think for a moment about what is a likely cause that this single port in this ether channel is not joining the ether channel. All right, let's go take a look over on SW1. Let's do a show run and see if anything looks inconsistent with those ports. We've got gigabit 0/1, 0/2, 0/3, and 1/0. And you might want to pause the video and study this for a moment. I'm spotting something. The PAG-P mode for the first 3 ports is desirable. The PAG-P mode for the last port is auto. Remember on SW2, everybody was set to auto, meaning that the other side had to be set to desirable. It had to send out the PAG-P frame saying, hey, let's be part of this ether channel. Well, here we're set to auto on gigabit 1/0. I think that's the issue. Let's fix that and see if that's going to resolve our symptom. Let's go into global configuration mode and then into interface gigabit 1/0, and we'll say channel-group 1 mode, and we're going to select desirable. And let's give it a moment. That interface is probably going to bounce. It's going to go down. It's going to come back up. Looks like it's already done that. So let's see if it works now. Let's do a show ether channel summary command. Look at this. Gigabit 1/0 now has the P flag indicating that it is part of that channel. And if we do a show interfaces trunk command again, before we had the ether channel as a trunk and we had that port of gigabit 1/0, it was also its own trunk. Well, here, gigabit 1/0 isn't showing up independently because now it is part of that ether channel bundle. So the issue was one of our ports on one of our switches was set to an incorrect PAG-P mode.